And we're live. Yo, what is up, guys? Undead Nerd here, and I'm probably doing this at a time where people will finally come to my streams. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna pull the chat up on my phone because, I'm still working out things on the computer. In fact, I'm too lazy to even look it up, so, yeah. Anyway, ding a ding a ding 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 ding. What does your mom say? Whatever. Alright, there's no one in the chat yet, but if there's one, that's probably me on my phone. So, yeah. So, anyway, guys, today we got the official trailer for Mortal Kombat 1. And, I could have done this video a lot sooner because, I had school and... Sorry, people. Because I had school. So, and another thing about school is that, okay, I'm gonna tell this funny but scary story real quick. I had a lockdown drill today. Like, you're free to skip this whenever it is done streaming, but I had a lockdown drill in school today, but apparently it was a glitch, like, which is stupid because I don't even think glitches in lockdown drills are possible, so yeah. Anyway, guys, let's talk about the next thing. So first off, I'm mostly gonna play it in the background while I talk. So here, of course, I'm gonna... I really love the graphics in this. Like, I can't wait to when the game comes out. Like, this game must have taken, like, years to make. Like, they must have started production on it shortly after, what was it, oh, there's Raiden. Shortly after, 11. Shortly after Melina finally came out and stuff like that. So, yeah. Oh, there's Kung Lao. So this is mostly like a reboot to the franchise. Like, we had confirmation that Raiden and Kung Lao are gonna return. Let's see, Katana, that's like my waifu, Katana. Katana, Melina are both coming back, of course, because Melina's a fan favorite. Scorpion and Sub-Zero, why won't they return? So yeah. And also they just confirmed that Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade are also returning. And Shang Tsung is also going to be a pre-order DLC character. So yeah. So anyway, while I'm also on the subject, I'm also going to talk about a few other leaks. Like, first off, I'll just play it in the corner. And I'm just going to put my mic on top of here. So, well, on top of, like, I'm just going to hold my mic here. So, wait to see if people actually do type in the chat. So, first off, I want to mention there's this thing called cameos with a K. Excellent pun. But, well, it's not really a pun if you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, critical drinker. sorry, my phone got notified. So anyway, no. Sorry, my cat wants to get on me all the time. She doesn't know when to take a break. But anyway, so the cameos thing is meant to be like Mortal Kombat's version of assist trophies. And what kind of concerns me here is, they're like gonna turn like previous fan favorite characters into like assist trophies, which I don't think they will for like characters like the ninjas, or like I think they're mostly gonna do it with like lesser known characters like Cobra or Blasian Liu Kang. I call him Blasian Liu Kang for a reason. I forgot his name. So yeah. And and of course, Ed Boon did say more characters are coming, and it's hard to talk about this new game without talking about some of the recent leaks. But before we get into the guest characters, let's go on to the returning characters. So Reptile is rumored to return, which I'm glad, because Reptile's my main in every single game he's a part of. Rain is also set to return, which I actually like the recent addition they made to Rain, like giving him the weapon and stuff like that. Like, it kind of makes him stand out from the rest of the ninjas. Like, more than just water being melted ice. But yeah. And also, I heard that Tanya was supposed to be in this game, but she's not anymore. But I mean, hey, I don't really care that much about Tanya, besides why. But anyway, also Striker is set to return, and Smoke, at least Cyber Smoke, is set to return. I would prefer Human Smoke because I'm a fan of him a lot more, but yeah. And so yeah, and also Tremor is also rumored to return, which I'm happy about Tremor because Tremor's cool. But anyway, all of that aside, we're we're also going to get into some guest characters. So first off, uh, Peacemaker, aka John Cena, aka Suicide Squad, is rumored to be a guest character, which makes a lot of sense because, the Suicide Squad was a success critically, not really financially because HBO Max. So with Peacemaker being in Mortal Kombat 12 or Mortal Kombat 1, like, I think that's a good idea, especially since he's a brand new character and, like, he has his own show. Like, just imagine if they put, like, Polka Dot Man in Mortal Kombat. Probably not, but hey, Peacemaker has the personality to be in this game. We're also getting Homelander, which I hate to disappoint everyone at home, but I've never seen The Boys yet, nor Invincible, but I'm currently watching Daredevil right now, if that counts. But anyway, The Boys, I am gonna want to watch. Like, Homelander has been very popular with memes recently, so it makes sense to put him in here. And going on the topic of retro characters, because if you watch my channel, you know I'm a huge fan of retro media. Conan the Barbarian is rumored to be in this film. Now, I have not yet seen Conan the Barbarian, but I am going to watch it and possibly doing a review on it. Like, I just bought the DVD from a local store at my local mall. And, okay, we'll get into Liu Kang in a second because I just saw him. And so, like, it makes sense for them to add in Conan the Barbarian because they added in Terminator, they added in Rambo, RoboCop, Predator, Alien, Leatherface, Jason, Freddy. Like, pretty much, okay, at least the first few were irrelevant characters. Like, everyone else is just a cult classic character that is not relevant anymore. But yeah. And so, okay, I got a notification about something, but I'll talk about it probably never. But anyway, this, and, like, I don't know how bloody and gory Conan is, but, I mean, hey, like, Mortal Kombat is known for their sexy characters, not just female to all the Anita Sarkeesians out there, but male as well. I mean, look at Tremor. The dude is like Colossus, but if he banged the thing. But anyway, like, I want that as my wallpaper. Anyway, so yeah, and now we should talk about what other guest characters could be in the game, because I'm pretty sure those three will not be the last, of course. My prediction is that they could probably do a Universal monster. It's not a leak, it's not my hope, but it's my prediction. Like, a Universal monster makes sense because they're starting to gain a cult following and they're getting a new ride, a new land at Universal, so yeah. And, at least that's the one I'm thinking could be, without the leaks. Like, again, don't start making all the rumors and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm going to my channel for a reason here. I got 10 votes. So these are the characters that I think would be good choices for Mortal Kombat 1. And, God. Okay, if anyone wants to know what Widger is, it's basically Wigger. Like, I shortened the word because I don't want to get banned. But anyway, ah, yes, so many other posts. So many useless posts. Okay, I know I made another one recently, but yeah. Okay, like, okay, I think Ryu is I think Ryu is likely because Ed Boon said that he wanted Ryu as a guest character, which makes sense because Ryu for a long time was Mortal Kombat's rival. I'm not really a Street Fighter fan, but I know Street Fighter does have quite the fan base. And, hell, Ryu was already in Smash Brothers, so you could probably just take from them, so yeah. And, John Wick, I think John Wick is also a likability. I'm not sure about the Three Storms or Blade. I mean, Blade, mostly because, Warner Brothers owns DC and Marvel is a Disney property, but I don't really think that's a big issue. If they wanted to include a Marvel character, I think they would most likely go with Deadpool, but I'd say Blade, mostly because he has quite the mythology behind him to put him in these games. Like, it's not just the violence, it's like slaying vampires and stuff like that, so yeah. And the three storms are the characters from Big Trouble in Little China, and Big Trouble in Little China was one of the main inspirations behind Mortal Kombat. So I think that would make sense if they were to add them in there. Probably not, but hey, who knows? And next up we have, like, again, these are not rumors. Rorschach. Rorschach is from Watchmen. Like, if they wanted to add in another DC character, I say go with Rorschach, or at least another character from Watchmen, because Watchmen is quite the violent comic book, stuff like that. Clinker from Last of Us, we had the Xenomorph as a previous guest character, so I think the Clinker would be a good choice. Santa from Violent Night, I mostly added him in there because I needed something else to think of. Eggsy, like Kingsman, has a bunch of weapons, like it's perfect to be in Mortal Kombat. And the T-1000, I think, would also be a likely candidate. Like, I mean, I know we just said the Terminator, but the T-1000 would just be perfect. Like, I don't even think there is an elastic character in Mortal Kombat. Like, even if there is, it's more of a Cobra-style character. Cobra as an unknown. But, you could have him have a similar move set to, like, Reed Richards and Shang Tsung at the same time. He'd be a fun character to play as. So, yeah. And since no one is here yet, I might as well. Yeah, I got nothing else to say, so see you guys.